Welcome to Yogea Asana Lab. This series is especially geared to provide you with valuable tips for anatomical and energetic alignment. You will learn to get in and out of poses smoothly, gently, with integrity and compassion. So today's series will feature the blueprint asanas that comprise the sun salute, Surya Namaskar. We will go over Tadasana, mountain pose, Uttanasana, forward bend, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog, plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, and Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog, back into downward facing dog. So let's start in Tadasana, mountain pose. Bring your feet together, the big toes touching in, and leave some space at the heels. And we'll start instructing from the base. So fan your toes first. Just feel how you're lifting the toes off from the floor. And as you replant them, press evenly through the four corners of the feet. And gauge your legs. And feel a lifting through your thighs. The outer thighs move in and the inner thighs move out. So you're creating an oppositional pull. As you move up into the pelvis, drop the tailbone down. And at the same time, lengthen through the sides of the waist. Elongate through the sides of the waist. Sink your ribs in, soften them in. And then widen across the collarbone. Feel the spaciousness across the collarbone. Once you're there, bring your hands to the heart, pressing the palms together into Anjali or Namaste Mudra, into prayer. As you press the hands together, notice the energy moving into the center. You're still pressing through all the corners of your feet. Tailbone is dropping down. The energy is shooting through the crown of the head. Feel the centeredness. Engage the entire body. And from here, inhale your arms up into Utthita Hastasana, upward worship position. As you raise your arms up, make sure that the shoulders are not hiking up to the ears. So drop them down, soften the ribs again, widen your back. Now gently gaze up, soften your gaze. Keep on pressing the shoulders down, keep your tailbone down, the crown of the head lifting. And as you exhale, hinge at the creases of the hips to come into Uttanasana. Keep your Tadasana alignment. So mountain pose alignment here in deep forward bend. Keep on pressing through all the corners of the feet. Engage the legs. Feel that your wrists are pulling up, your knees are lifting, your thighs are engaging, and straighten your spine, drop the shoulders down. Inhale and lengthen. As you exhale, hinge deeper at the crease of the hip and fall down. Inhale one more time, lengthen, and exhale. If you feel that the hamstrings are not yet open enough, gently bend your knees. Cup the floor away with your hands and walk your fingers slightly forward. And from here, make sure your spine is straight. Your tailbone is dropping down. The energy is moving through the crown of the head. And once you have this, begin to straighten your knees. Keep on straightening the knees. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale. Go deeper into the forward bend. One more breath. Walk the hands a little closer as the hamstrings and the Achilles open. And exhale. Drop your head. Make sure your shoulders are pressing down. The trapezius muscles are releasing away from the ears. Then shift your weight into the center, into your arches, so you're not tipping back and over compressing the labrum, but you're lengthening. Good. From here, bend your knees. Bring the hands to the top of the mat. Step your right foot back and your left foot back and come into downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. So let's start from the base. In this case, you have two simultaneous bases, the hands and your feet. So press all the knuckles evenly into the floor, leaving some space through your palms. Then feel your wrists are pulling out. Microbend the elbows so you're not overextending the elbows. Leave some space there. Then frame your upper arms. The outer arms move in as the inner arms move out. And then feel the elongation through the sides of the ribs. The intercostals moving in and expanding outwards. Walk the hands a little bit in and then press your hips up and back simultaneously. So feel that oppositional pull. As you reach your heels into the floor, press the hands in the opposite direction. If you feel that your heels are lifting, pedal your feet into the floor or the mat a couple of times, gaining more length through your hamstrings. And once you have a deeper stretch, again, press up and back. Last but not least, relax your neck and align your head with your arms. Just letting the head drop naturally without over-exerting the neck or the trapezius muscles. Take an inhale here. Lengthen. As you exhale, drop the heels down. Lengthen. Inhale. Exhale, drop down. Feel the oppositional pull. Make sure your ribs are moving in. As you inhale, moving into plank. Shoulders over the wrists. So if you need to walk your feet slightly back, now is the time to do it. Make sure the shoulders are over the wrists. Tone your belly. Bring it up. Then as you exhale, drop the tailbone down and gaze forward. Relax your neck. Make sure that all the muscles are releasing and relaxing. Inhale, lengthen. Simultaneous oppositional pull from the tailbone, pulling back and down to the crown of the head, pulling forward and up. Feel the oppositional pull from here. Exhale, shift your weight a tiny bit forward. Bend your elbows and hug your torso with your elbows. Keep your belly lifting. Good. Inhale, slide through upward facing dog. Take a little rock first, just to open the space in the lower back. Now make sure your feet are not splaying out. So bring the legs into parallel, lift your belly, drop the shoulders down, keep on pressing through the knuckles of your hands. Make space for the tailbone, and now open through the shoulder girdle, so widen across the collarbone. Once you feel you have parallel legs and you're not pressing too much and engaging your glutes, you're leaving them nice and spacious. Look up, shoulders down, knees straight and parallel, the tops of the feet are pressing through the floor. Gaze down into your navel. Find more room in your mid-back and keep your lower back long and lifted. Go a little deeper. Inhale, rise. Exhale, open. Inhale, rise. And exhale, open. Inhale, gaze down, curl your toes under. There are two ways to go back into down dog. One is to curl the toes under and press up and back into down dog. Or we'll do it one more time. Forward plank, chaturanga, hug the midline. Inhale, slide forward, uncurl your toes. And now as you exhale, keep your tops of the feet pressing into the floor. And once you lift up into down dog, curl the toes under and press the heels into the floor. From here, walk the feet to the hands, keeping your spine long and moving back into a deep forward bend, Uttanasana. As you walk your feet together again, let the big toes touch. Your back heels touching, lengthen. Walk your fingertips, come into a flat back. Exhale, release deeper down, back into Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen. Don't forget to shift into the center of your feet. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, deepen. And now from here, to recover, reach your arms to the sides. Lengthen through a flat back. Keep on reaching forward. Engage your legs. Soften the front ribs. Utthita Hastasana, upward worship position. Shoulders down. Tadasana, mountain pose. So we've completed one cycle of Surya Namaskar, saluting the sun. We will now try it in flow, a little bit paced up. Inhale, reach the arms. Upward worship position. Keep those ribs in. Exhale, fold over the legs. Hinge at the creases of the hips. Don't forget to engage your legs. The entire body is engaging. It is supported, and at the same time, it's yielding. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half of a forward bend. Exhale, Uttanasana. Bend your knees, step your left foot back this time, and the right. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, forward plank. Make sure the shoulders are tracking over the wrists. Exhale, shoot the energy forward. Keep your belly lifting. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Upward facing dog. Gaze up, shoulders down. Exhale. Again. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. If you feel comfortable here and you wish to jump to your hands, gaze at your fingers, bend your knees, shift your weight back, and now engaging through your belly. Hop your feet, bend your knees. Inhale, reach the arms. Up, 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 up. And exhale, bring the energy back in. And now feel energetically as you're yielding. You feel the support by engaging your legs. You feel the center. Your body is stacked structurally, one girdle on top of the other. The pelvis is nice and spacious. The ribs are open and receptive. The head is floating naturally on top of the torso. Once you're there, feel the energy that is moving through the 5 lines of the body. Close your eyes and notice how you radiate outwards and you receive inwards. So just feeling the inside out and the outside in movement. Then open your eyes. And we have concluded this section of the Asana Lab.